Hello everyone and welcome to my Hobbit adventure. Throughout this video, you'll see me build up lots of super cool builds, go on many fun modded adventures, and also uncover a mushroomy mystery. This series was so much fun to be a part of, and I'm so happy that Hobbit Hills gets to live on a little longer with this video. So that being said, be sure to like and subscribe if you haven't already, and let's jump right in. Hardcore is so stressful sometimes. I have to constantly worry about not dying. Sometimes I just want to build without worrying about a creeper ending my life, or explore without worrying about falling to my death. You know what I need? A vacation. Anyway, let me be sure to sleep as soon as nighttime comes so that mobs don't spawn yet again. Good morning to yet another day in hardcore. I wonder what this day has in store for me. Oh, what's this? A random mailbox appeared with a letter inside. Congratulations! You've been randomly selected to receive a free vacation home package at Hobbit Hills. Enjoy your stay in one of our quaint, cozy Hobbit houses tucked into the rolling hills. Choose your perfect little burrow, wave hello to your adorable froggy neighbors, and soak in the serene sights all around. We can't wait to welcome you home. Wait, this is perfect? An adorable Hobbit-themed vacation? Sign me up. I guess I won't be needing all of this gear for where I'm going. Hobbit Hills, here I come. I must be getting close, but I'm not seeing anything. Here's a little village, some pretty flowers, but so far, no Hobbit-themed vacation. Oh, hello, there's people.
Oh, hi.
Hi.
We're trying to find the vacation spot.
Yeah, me too.
Hi.
Oh my gosh, there's loads of people.
Hi. Oh,
Wow.
wow. There's so
someone
many
in
of us.
charge
There must
here?
be a lot of houses somewhere. It's meant to be right
wait.
here.
Oh my gosh, we got scammed.
There's
Did we
also
wait?
scary
I see a
zombies.
person. There's a person up there.
Should we go out?
Scammers.
I mean,
They
there is
kill
a
them.
hill, I guess.
They
look scary.
Oh, maybe they run the place. Let's go see.
Hello.
They had
Hello,
weapon.
excuse me.
You
Are
look
you
like
okay?
approaching a
Oh,
pillager.
they look very
Hi.
okay.
Wait a second. I thought this was supposed to be cozy.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. I don't think
I don't
we're
think he
in
works
charge.
there.
No,
Yeah,
I don't think so.
Yeah.
This is not what I was expecting.
Yeah.
I did not sign up for this. Yeah.
Yeah, this
What
is
now?
ridiculous. Well, I saw this cute thing over there. There's like a little build. There's a little campsite. Maybe we go check over there to see if there's more information. There's something over
Yeah,
there.
good idea.
So we all hopped over to the cute little bonfire to figure out our next steps, and we all decided that even though that there were no Hobbit houses already built, maybe we could just build them together instead. Everyone seemed really nice, and hey, as long as I'm not in hardcore, I'm cool with it. That's when Seb offered everyone a piggyback ride, and when I say everyone, I mean everyone.
Everybody get on my bag. Piggyback.
What?
I don't know you.
I don't
Oh,
know. We just met.
I don't know about this.
I guess.
Okay.
This is normal.
This is a lot of strangers just piggybacking.
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah, we're
beats
getting
walking at
real
least.
comfortable.
And I have something really cool to show you.
Trash,
I'm really
What are these
confused.
my legs
Wait,
clenching.
Not a pit!
Oh my god.
I'm running.
Stay away.
Warning, danger ahead.
It wouldn't be the start of a girly SMP without some kind of pit. If you know, you know. From there, we split off into different groups to do some early game grinding. I can't believe I'm back to stone tools. Back at home, I had diamond tools. Obviously, I had a couple of run-ins with some mobs. Oh, no. Hide and hole, hide and hole.
Oh no,
Leave
I
me
hear it too
alone.
now.
Ah, leave me alone.
Shoot.
Leave me alone.
Hear it.
Oh, I found.
I got his toesies.
Oh. I'm just hearing you guys slice them, and I can't help because I don't know where you are.
Ooh, I found a geode. Ah!
Oh,
I'm not okay. I found my first diamonds and a beautiful mushroom cave. It's so pretty, isn't it?
It's so pretty.
After the cave, I knew I wanted to collect some cherry wood for my house, so we went on a little trip over to a cherry grove. We found some cool structures along the way. I got a silk touch book and found some gross spider eggs. Okay, ready? Oh, a little poisonous spider came out. Ooh. Oh, a creeper just walked over one of the spider sacks and hatched it.
No.
That's so cool. But don't worry, we found a super cute mushroom guy soon afterwards.
I'm gonna die.
Oh!
Kind of sounds like we're beating him up now, actually.
It kind of does. The spamming of it, yeah.
And so many other cool mushrooms. We even found a mushroom-themed structure.
Oh,
We'll
wait,
make it-
Jitter and Sparkle are by a really cool structure that has a
Oh,
really
little
fun
mushroom?
reward
There's
in
a
it
cake.
that you can wear on your head.
Is it the
This is
mushroom
such-
thing?
What is
Is
this?
that what you're talking about? Oh.
Wait for me.
Oh, I'm scared of them. Should I be? Should I be scared? Oh, I should be scared. I didn't know I was maybe gonna die. Oh my goodness! Wait, he's coming for me. No. I don't want to die. I'm so far away from home.
Oh my gosh, it's so cute.
Where are you all at?
I want one immediately.
Oh, we are in different areas.
Are you good, Sparkle?
No, I don't know. There's this one evil mushroom structure. And there's evil killer mushrooms.
What?
I thought that's what you were
Wait,
talking
what?
about. I
I
was
wanna
like,
know.
oh, cute and cozy place. I'm gonna get a little
Wait,
hat.
shrooms? What? Wait, I have no idea what that mod is. So
I'm
now I'm curious. I'm coming towards you. Hang
okay.
on.
You have to set your spawn
What?
because you will die. Like they're very
Oh.
scary.
Yeah, I haven't actually come across the. Whoa! Oh my gosh!
Oh.
I killed it. I killed it.
Yay! This is what I thought you were talking
Waystone.
about, Red.
Oh really?
I was
Oh,
here.
No. Oh no!
And I was
Yep,
like,
nope.
oh, it's so cute and cozy. I'm so excited to explore it. Anyway, after that chaos, we did indeed get some cherry wood. And then Nova was kind enough to offer us a ride all the way back home. I do have a
Just hang
saddle.
out.
Oh.
Oh, so we can put that on Nova. Perfect.
Right.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking.
Just because
Okay,
this
that's what I
wasn't already
figured, yeah.
humiliating enough, actually.
Just make it worse. Yeah, let's find a bridal while we're at it. Really get in.
Okay,
Yep,
wait,
not
do you
a
notice
thing.
that the little food symbols down there are carrots? Are yours like
Oh,
that
wait.
too?
Yeah.
Mine are water.
Yes, mine are
Yeah.
carrots.
It's carrots
because
because
we're
we're
riding-
riding a horse.
Okay. Wow. That's crazy.
So maybe we do need the saddle after all.
Oh my gosh. Thank you so much to Noah for the ride home. Really appreciate it. But that now brings us back to current day. I took a few days off and I come back to the most beautiful Hobbit wonderland. Honestly, at this point, do I even need to build my own Hobbit house? I'm sure someone wouldn't mind if I just housed with them. But for real, everyone has done such a good job and all of the Hobbit houses are so cute. We also have this really cool community area right here with a bunch of crops and a little tree farm. Look at this cool blue wood, and there's this really pretty mahogany wood. And then if we go up this way, then we pretty much have everything that we could ever want. We have some group storage, we have a kitty cat, a little brewing stand, a kitchen, some smelting, and even a little bunk room. I am loving the community vibes so far. I'm having so much fun already. And here's a little waystone, and we can teleport to this whenever we're at another waystone. I will definitely be taking advantage of all of the community features. But right now, I need to get busy building my own Hobbit house, and I did go ahead and claim this area right here. So this will give us plenty of space to build. Here are my belongings so far that I was able to collect while we were group adventuring. But I'm going to need a bunch more supplies for the build that I have planned. The very first thing that I need to do is actually get wool for my own bed. So I'll just shear this pit sheep. Come on, sheep, eat again, please, before nighttime. Finally. And obviously we'll be dyeing it pink. But now I need to collect just a little bit of acacia wood actually. I never build with acacia wood, but we're going to in this world and I'm so excited. So if we head down this way, then I believe that we'll reach a savanna. Let me just say that this is the coolest seed. All of the biomes are so pretty, and also here are some lilacs. I will immediately be taking those. If you didn't know this about me, lilacs are my favorite flowers in Minecraft. Ooh, and then azure bluets are my second favorite flower in Minecraft. Oh, and these pink daffodils are so pretty too. What can I say? When I see a pretty flower, I pick. Oh wait, look at this little camp. That's so cute. Wait, pillager outpost? Oh, and there's just a villager in here. You know, I'm actually gonna leave him in there because I'm afraid if I let him free, he's probably just going to die. He's safer in the cage, honestly. We can see the savannah and also this really cool but kind of strange bridge. What is it leading to? No one knows. Luckily, chopping trees is going to be the easiest thing ever. So I'll just collect a few of them and then we can replant some more back at home. I wonder if this little rocky mountain over here that I can see on the mini map has iron, because if it does, I definitely want to take advantage of that. I definitely see lots of coal. Ooh, and a bit of iron. Now that I've drained this mountain of its resources, I'm gonna go ahead and head back home. Ooh, wait, actually, there's a village right here, and I wonder if that village has a waystone, because if it does, then we can teleport over to the community center. That would be pretty snazzy. Okay, I see the waypoint. It is way down there. Can I make this jump? Oh, I can't. That was kind of close. Just a wee bit. Just a wee bit scary, that's all. But looky here, we can now teleport back to the community center. And I'm gonna go ahead and start getting together the rest of the materials that I'm going to need for my build. We're also going to be using some cherry wood and of course some spruce wood. I don't know what flowers we're going to use quite yet, but I'm just gonna put them all in the chest for now. We'll need some moss, and then also I want to use some of this mahogany wood as well. I plan on building a couple of cherry custom trees, so I'm going to need a bunch of cherry leaves. I'm already getting so many saplings, and it would be really nice to have a bone meal machine, so maybe I will build one here by the community area. I think that this open spot would be perfect, and this way everyone can use it if they so please. So I'm going to do it like this. And then we obviously have to make it look good. We'll build up pillars on all of the sides, and then we have to add a little roof to this place. For funsies, we'll add a cherry leaf roof, and that way we'll also be able to open up this top chest. So it's functional and cute. Also, look at the little petals. We have to cover up all of the ugly hardware bits on all of the sides and the back. And that is pretty much the easiest bone meal machine ever. I would like to place some little item frames on it, and I know that there is a pen of cows over here, so I am going to be really sneaky and just kill a couple of them. Oh. And because we are so generous, I will rebreed all of the cows. On this side, we'll place wheat seeds, and then this item frame will place bone meal, if it's not already clear that it is indeed a bone meal machine. After that little detour, I do need to collect just one more thing before we start building, and that is a bit of sand. Now that we have everything collected, we can go ahead and get started on this build. I want my Hobbit house to kind of be 2 stories, so we're gonna have a big entrance way on the bottom, and then we'll have like another Hobbit hole up at the top left. So let's start off with some stripped spruce log pillars. One thing that's so cool about Hobbit houses is that the exterior really does not determine anything about what the interior can look like. Like, you can build a massive interior but just have a tiny exterior. I don't know, I just feel like there's so much potential with Hobbit houses. So I am so excited to just build so many different little Hobbit holes. Anyway, for the roof, we'll have this little gentle slope. Next up, for the walls, I kind of want to do a cherry to mahogany wood gradient. Mahogany wood goes so well with the cherry wood. It's just a little bit darker, a little bit more purple. For the roof, I mostly just want to use moss, so it looks like the build is kind of just growing out of the hill. Oh my gosh, I didn't even notice, but I literally have 2 hearts. These little sprouts are so deceiving. I just like forget to even look out for how many hearts I have. Thank goodness we're not in hardcore. Anyway, moving on to this top section, we'll do another gentle sloping roof. This is where the acacia wood is going to come in. We'll go from acacia plank to acacia stripped log. So again, we're kind of getting that light to dark gradient kind of thing. I do want to try to add some kind of little circle window here. Then we can use pink glass here where it's orange, and on the bottom section I want to use orange glass where it's pink. We have a lot more detailing to do, but this is kind of how things are looking, though I may want to raise up the circle just 1 block. I know we're being really picky here, but I don't think I'm going to be happy with it unless it's raised up. See, isn't that so much better? Rip my glass, but that looks beautiful. Now for those custom trees that I mentioned, I want to have some cherry trees on top of my build, but I want them to be very specific, and I feel like if I just bone meal a tree, I'm not going to be happy with it. So if you want it done right, you gotta just do it yourself. So here I am building a custom tree, though it is going to look very similar to just a vanilla cherry tree, just slightly different. While I was building, some of the gals wanted to go on another caving trip for diamonds in particular, so I decided to tag along. Jitter had a Fortune 3 pickaxe, so Red borrowed it, and she fortuned any diamonds that we found. It was very successful, may I add. Also, please enjoy some creeper jump scares.
Ew, I haven't experienced any of that. And I don't
Yeah, I
know.
looked it up in creative.
It's so gross.
Careful! No! Oh my god.
He dropped right in my face. All I saw was
Oh,
rain.
That was right above me.
Oh my god, scary.
Yeah, there's a creeper on the wall. Sparkle.
Oh, no.
Oh, wow, the
freaked
timing
out.
of that. There's a creeper, by the way. Boom.
We obviously couldn't stop at mirror caving, so we decided to explore this cool modded jungle temple. There were so many mobs everywhere, but it did lead to a treasure room. When we got home, we combined all of our goodies and split them up amongst ourselves. I'd say that we made out pretty good. So much progress has been done to our little hobbit hole. I have completely decorated the exterior. I think the cherry trees are looking pretty snazzy. Honestly, they look so much better than just the vanilla cherry trees in my opinion. I don't know, they just have like a little bit more shape and dimension. I hung some little lanterns from them, and I also planted this super cutesy pumpkin patch, which I think is perfect for the color scheme that I want to go for in this world. So you can definitely plan on seeing a bunch more pumpkin patches. I added this super colorful staircase to get up to my little house, and also I did go ahead and get the floor and the walls and the ceiling into the hobbit hole. So we have this nice entryway and we can see out the windows. And then over here in this corner, we have a spiral staircase that goes to our second floor. And we have such a good view of the little base. We can even see Spawn from here and a little bit of Sev's house. But I figured that we could do a little bit of interior decorating together. There are a bunch of fun mods that we can explore and furnish our little hobbit hole with. Oh yeah, and then I did go on a little exploration trip with some of the gals, and I got 35 diamonds and a bunch of other goodies. Also, look at all these mushrooms that I haven't done anything with. Maybe we can place some mushrooms outside of the Hobbit hole. That's cute. And then we have these mushrooms. Oh my gosh, they are huge, but they kind of match our vibe. So we have the mega mushies, and then we also have the mini mushies. I also did collect some clay so that we can smelt into bricks, and I want to make an oven with these bricks, but then also just some flower pots. If we look up the Farmer's Delight mod pack, then we have this little stove. It looks like we also need a campfire and some iron, and if we combine all of that together, then we have a stove. We also have the handcrafted mod, and there's so many cute furniture bits that we can craft with this mod. I'm thinking as countertops, we'll use these spruce cupboards. We also have some spruce shelves that I'm sure we can put somewhere. Let's also craft a couple of nightstands, some tables, and also chairs. And lastly, some cabinets. Let's see how far we can get with this. I feel like a Hobbit hole has to have a super cozy kitchen. We can even add a little island here maybe. We'll have our table set up here. And I also crafted some of these benches. Ooh, these little nooks are perfect to have our spruce shelves. I know that we have so much color here, but I'm thinking that we need just a little bit more color. So let me add some paintings and flower pots around. Obviously, I have to go with the horse painting. That's the only 2x1 painting I'll be adding. This one is perfect. I also did the little creeper. To me, it looks like he's sitting in a little bathtub. I don't know if that's actually what he's doing. I do think I'm just going to add my bed downstairs just because I want to use upstairs mostly just for storage. So maybe it's kind of weird, but I think I'm just going to leave it here. And honestly, it'll be easier to access anyway. Really, the last thing that I think this place needs is a rug. And I'm thinking that maybe we'll do a pink rug. So I'm going to dye the pit sheep pink. And while I'm waiting for that sheep to regrow its wool, let me start organizing my storage a little bit. For our storage, I kind of just want to do it along either side wall. I think that's honestly going to be enough for us. At least for now, and of course we do have all of this storage too. Let's figure out where we should place this rug. We could do it like this, or we can make it a little bit longer. Maybe we'll keep it long. And then this is how the upstairs ended up turning out. We have all of our chests, and then we have some furnaces along the middle. Oh yeah, and I got a little backpack too. There are so many upgrades that you can do with the backpack. So I'll definitely have to do a deeper dive later. But I do believe that I'm going to go ahead and wrap this episode up here. This has already been so much fun, and I love how this Hobbit Hill has expanded so much. We'll just do like a little hop around so you can see a little sneak peek. Like everyone is doing so well with all of their houses. And I love all of the different vibes. Everyone has like a different color palette going on and a different style. It definitely feels like a cozy little community. The perfect vacation to escape hardcore for a little bit. But don't worry, hardcore is actually not going anywhere. Today, we're going to be completely transforming this corner of land into the perfect Hobbit farm, while also, of course, getting up to some girly chaos.
Bad guy, bad guy.
So if you're excited for that, then definitely be sure to like and subscribe. And without further ado, let's go ahead and jump on into the video. In between episodes, I did organize all of my storage and the signs have cute little mushrooms on them. I also, of course, got lots of diamonds in the last episode and I haven't done anything with them. So let's say we go ahead and upgrade all of our gear to diamond. And I am wearing full iron gear, by the way. I just have a resource pack so that you can actually see my skin, because I didn't work hard on my skin for you never to see it. But here's a diamond chest plate, some leggings, a hat, and some little booties. We still have 18 diamonds, so let's go ahead and make a diamond pickaxe as well. You know, let's make a sword, an axe, a shovel. We're just gonna keep on going. And we can actually go ahead and make a diamond hoe and then another diamond pickaxe. That way we can have a Fortune 3 pickaxe and also a Silk Touch pickaxe. So there we are moving up in the world. Because I'm sentimental, I will go ahead and put all of my— oh wait, you can't see it! because of the resource pack. That's so funny. Okay, well, everyone else who doesn't have the resource pack can see it. Whatever. Now, it would be kind of cool to be able to enchant all of our gear, but we are only on level 28. Luckily, we are on an SMP, so that means that we can take advantage of the experience farm that Red has already built. So I think if I just go this way, then we'll run into it. I'll just take one of these handy dandy boats that are just hanging out here. I know it's somewhere here in this volcano biome that is actually kind of cool with the black sand and ash floating through the air. You would never know that there's a skeleton spawner right there, but indeedy there is. Down we go. There's also a waystone, so we can activate that and just spawn back home. But let's go ahead and get to like level 30, level 33. What is this music? Oh my gosh. Stop. Is that you? Yeah, please never do that again. Hello? Oh, I got it! I got the backpack. That's so cool. Is there anything inside of it? Not too much, but that's so cool. Anyway, all we need to do is get to level 30 and then teleport back to the community center. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, that Jitter has an enchanting setup at her Hobbit hole. So let me just figure out which one is hers, because there are so many around here. Oh, and look how cute it is. It looks so good in here. Well, let me do a bunch of grinding, see what enchants we can get on our gear, and then we'll go from there. We now have these enchants on our axe, our pickaxe, and then the other pickaxe. Everything else I'm just going to leave for now because I just want to get busy building. As much as I love my Hobbit hole, there's really not a lot of room to expand around here. So I actually want to find a different area where I can build a little bit more. And if I'm not mistaken, there should be some waystones here for everyone to grab. So I'm gonna go ahead and grab myself one. I did do a bit of searching around to find a good place to base, and I think that I found something that I'm really going to like. So I can't wait to show you. And here we are. Now I know this is quite literally the worst place that you could base because you walk super slow in this tall grass. And also you can't see anything at all because the grass is just so tall. So I will say that I'm probably going to immediately mow down all of the grass. But there are those really cute pink daffodils here. There's these little clovers. And there's these big clovers, which are so cool. And this biome just feels very Hobbit to me. There's already the perfect hill as well for me to build in. So even though that this place is going to be quite the project, I think that I'm really going to like it here. So for now, maybe we'll place the waystone out of the way. Maybe we'll just place it here on top of this hill. And then we're going to be building a little farm today. So let's call this Sparkle's farm because of course we do already have our house back at spawn. There is also this coarse dirt section that's a lot easier to walk in, and there are so many giant clovers. Oh, and there's a little village. I wonder if someone has looted it. Let's find out. Knock knock. Oh, someone's definitely been here. There's supposed to be a brewing stand there, and there is no longer one. Also, I think there was supposed to be a waystone there. There are a lot of villagers, which is cool. They haven't all died yet. Ooh, here's a poo-poo house. Anyway, now that we've placed on a waystone, we can go ahead and teleport back to spawn. And I am going to begin collecting all of the materials we're going to need for my new farm. And there goes my axe. Luckily, I have this shiny new diamond axe. Materials have been collected, and let's go ahead and teleport to our farm. So for this farm, I want to build another Hobbit hole, of course, but it's going to be a Hobbit Hill barn. And then I do want to have an outdoor stable and probably some farmland as well. First things first, we will work on the Hobbit hole barn. We'll have 3 sections, with the middle section being the entrance. And I want the sides to be shorter than the middle. wall, which will give us a roof that looks like this. We'll do acacia wood in the middle and then a cherry plank on the sides. I want to do a mixture of moss and then eventually grass for the roof. We'll have a little circle entrance here. I want to have a cherry door, so we'll use some cherry trapdoors and then a cherry door in the middle. Clean up the roof. Add some lanterns, some little planter details. And you know, that is pretty much our barn hobbit hole finished. I do kind of want to bring the land back to the roof a little bit, so let me sprinkle around some of these clovers. Oh, and look, they are placed like petals, like the pink cherry petals. That is so cool. I did not know that. And you know, maybe we'll bring some of that annoying tall grass back and a cutesy clover. But yeah, that's pretty much our hobbit hole complete. Hobbit holes are actually the easiest thing ever to build. I will dig out the inside of the hobbit hole in a bit, but right now I want to start working on our next build. I was thinking that the hobbit hole could house cows maybe, and then this new structure that I'm building can maybe house sheep since it'll be outdoors, and the sheep will be able to have access to grass. We'll start with a rectangular shape like so. And then I'm gonna have this back part be just a little bit shorter than the front part. The roof will be acacia. I, of course, don't want the sheep to get out, so we'll place some blocks here so that they can't. And, of course, a little fence and gate up front. We'll add some little lanterns, and this little stable is pretty much finished. I've never built anything quite like this. The roof is very interesting. It's kind of curved on the side and then has this little curve up front. So far we have 2 builds down. That's pretty good. For the pathways for this farm, I am just going to be using coarse dirt, and this way we will be able to walk around our farm super easily. Ooh, and look at it on the map. That looks so cool. It really does look like our hobbit hole is just coming out of the ground. Next up, I do want to build a super simple little garden here on this hill. Just gotta mow the grass a little bit. I will say that this is very satisfying, especially because after you're done, look how clean it looks. Actually, I do just want to shear down the hill so we have a little bit more space to grow our garden. Let's have 3 different plots. I want to do 2 for wheat because of course we'll have animals here and I would like to be able to breed them from here. And then we'll have 1 for potatoes just because I like to eat potatoes. We can add some cute mahogany fences to the corners with a little lantern. Not there. Our little farm is really starting to come together, though I would like to have a proper place for the waystone. It's just hiding in the grass somewhere over there, which will not do. I think I've said it before, but I'm going to say it again. I love the color palette that I've chosen. Orange and pink just look so good together. Let's have a little domed roof filled in with cherry leaves. And now that I've built the whole gazebo, I kind of hate where I placed it. Why did I place it in front of the stable? I should have scooted it back a little bit. I'm going to tear the whole thing down. Wait 1 minute. All is well, not to worry. The gazebo has been moved. I know it's literally like a 2-block difference, but I think it looks so much better. And now actually some of the gals want to get together and take a trip to the Nether. So I'm gonna go ahead and get prepped for that and join them. It was Brooke, Sev, Trash, Jitter, Maggie, and I up against a modded Nether. What could go wrong?
Oh no!
And so it begins. And so it begins.
Oh, there's a gun.
I'm bringing this.
Okay.
Oh wait, there's a skeleton! He should like take it out with us.
Help! Okay, look at this beautiful place.
I don't
we
like
have a
it.
lovely
I don't like it.
What is this?
Ew, what is this?
Wow, Welcome to the flesh biome.
I don't like
It's
it.
actually
Blood?
disgusting.
I actually
Guys,
don't like it.
It makes my tummy hurt.
How many diamonds? How many diamonds to wiggle on the flesh?
Dude,
Ew.
Because there's little wormies over there.
that thing has
Look at-
eyes.
It's hair! It's hair! It's hair on the flesh!
It's so gross.
This is
I
disgusting.
actually don't want to be here.
Get me
right
out.
now.
Get me out. There's hair in my pocket.
Ew.
We'll get out of here eventually.
Ow.
Everything
Oh
will be
my.
alright.
Oh, the knockback.
Ooh.
Oh,
The
ow.
knockback's kind of wild, right?
I saw
Fireflies.
Jitter like fly in the air a moment ago.
Yeah. Do you guys see
So
that?
much
That
lava.
fire
Oh!
spewing out of the earth?
We found lots of cool modded nether blocks like these glowing purple mushrooms and these really pretty pink crystals. And then Sev led us over to a nether trial chambers bastion kind of thing. Also, are we surprised that it was Sev who led us here? I'm not. There was a magma cube trial spawner in the middle and of course lots of piglin brutes. Oh,
Hi,
bad
ladies.
guy, bad guy, bad guy.
Oh, no.
I'm gonna
Is
die.
he-
I'm
is
gonna
he
die. I'm
coming?
gonna die. I'm
Oh,
gonna
no,
die.
no,
I'm gonna
no,
die.
no,
I'm gonna die.
Oh,
Oh,
no! Oh my gosh. Oh god. Okay.
oh, there's a piggy mad at someone.
It's me.
Oh no!
Help. Help, help, help. We're
I
just
don't know
running
where
around
he's
in
at.
circles.
Where is he? Where did he go?
Oh, I don't know, but
Oh, there he is.
I can-
Oh, he's right here. He's right here.
oh, I'm so not prepared.
It's a diamond.
Thank you. I do have.
Should
I
we-
do have. Sorry. I didn't mean to scream so loud. Maggie, eventually we got a couple of keys to open some vaults. And some of the girls got some netherite upgrade templates. So that means we can get netherite armor. That's pretty crazy for episode 2. Once we got back, Red wanted to look for some axolotls. So Trash, Maggie, and I decided to join her to decompress after the nether trip.
Oh, wait, guys. We forgot one crucial part of any adventure in this SMP.
Yeah.
Piggyback time.
You know, this is just so chill and calming.
It really is the juxtaposition between this and the nether trip.
Yeah.
You know. Oh, okay.
there was-
You know.
There it is.
Okay.
Right on cue, like
Yeah.
easy fork sounds.
A creeper with a backpack and it's running. Why is it
That's
so
messed up.
fast?
Oh.
No! Why is it so fast? That was
there.
scary. I never want to see a creeper run ever again. That was terrifying.
Yeah.
Despite some chaos, caving and adventuring with a group of friends is so much more fun than caving alone. I got an axolotl and some other lush cave goodies, though for some reason we just crave the mine, so we went further down and collected lots of diamonds. Oh my gosh, Maggie, you have so many zombies after you. What is happening? Look at all of them. Okay, I actually can't go over there because I'm at half a heart, half a sprout.
Why are there so many?
I don't know, there's so many. Thank goodness I got Fortune 3 earlier because we left with over 53 diamonds that we split between us. But that brings us back to finishing up the farm. Before we get back to building, we have to go on a little rescue mission. There's a magic frog over here right by the magic trees, but he actually belongs over in the new decorating headquarters, which is way over there. And I crafted this capture cell so I can just put him in here. Look how cute. He just hanging out. But yeah, he kind of ran away from home and the girls were very distressed that he did. Can I just like place... Oh, the capture cell broke. Got it. Also, I'm pretty sure he gives me these cool effects. That's neat. But I definitely thought I could just place the cell down. Do I literally have to make a new cell? I think I do. Maybe instead we'll place him in this little chest and we can put it right by the door. Perfect. Anyway, now let's teleport back to our farm. I think the first thing that I like to do is dig out our cow room a little bit. I'm thinking about only making it about this big, and we're going to have to be very crafty about how we do the ceiling because if I dig this block here, then we see the sky, and that won't do. So I need to cook up some way to make this look good. Maybe we'll do some kind of stripped mahogany log pillar corner thing here. I saw Nova do this one skylight with her roof in her hobbit hole, and I kind of want to do it here. I feel like it would make sense because animals are going to live here. Doesn't that already bring in so much natural light? Oh, that looks so much better. And that's so cute too. I really love that. Good idea, Nova. Now just to find out a way to fix up the rest of the ceiling. What am I doing? I don't know. I think we'll be using a lot of trap doors for the ceiling. Let's do coarse dirt for the floor and maybe add some lanterns here in the corners. Not there. I kind of want to do some kind of circle-y thing on this back wall because, you know, hobbit hole. What do we put in there? I'm not sure yet. Let me see here. We could just do moss. Maybe kind of boring, but if you have a better idea, then definitely let me know. Now I'd like to actually bring some animals over to the farm, and it looks like we have so many cows over here. Getting through this tall grass with all these cows is going to be so annoying, but we're doing it. We got it. You got it. You got it. Look, we made it. Almost. So close. Let me actually just get rid of that door. We got it. We got it. Or maybe we don't got it. Come on, guys. I believe in you. Okay, let me just tear down the entire door. There we go. Now you may make a baby. And look, we can spy on the cows from up here. How cool. Now time to find some sheep. Luckily, there's so many sheep over here. Welcome home. Now make a baby. There's just a couple more things that I want to add to the farm before it feels fully complete. And one of those things are another bone meal machine, just like the one that I built over by spawn. I'm going to be getting a bunch of seeds from the wheat, so it'd be really nice to have a handy way to compost the seeds right here at my farm. Whenever I say this farm is going to look exactly like the farm over by spawn, I mean it's quite literally a copy and paste. Next up, I really want to build a chicken coop, and I think that I'm gonna place it somewhere over here. There's a bunch of super cute furniture that you can build with feathers, so we're definitely going to need some chickens. I figured that we could have the actual coop there, and then coming off the side of it, we can have their little outside pen. And for their little doors, we'll do these mahogany trap doors. I think they're perfect. They kind of just look like little chicken doors or something. And then obviously we'll need some kind of staircase getting up into the chicken coop. And then another one over here. So the chickens can actually go into the coop if they so please. We'll put chickens in the coop in just one moment, but I do want to add a well to the farm. And I think up here beside of the barn hobbit hole could be a good place. This is going to be the most colorful well I have ever built. If we dig out a hole like so, then we can actually make the well functional. And that means that we can get rid of this ugly infinite water source. And look at it, it's so cute up there. Maybe we'll add some path blocks around the pathways just to spruce them up a little bit. Let's see if we can find ourselves some chickens. There's one way over here. Ooh, literally so many way over there. Oh my gosh. Why are there so many chickens and pigs? Look at all of them, all the chickens and pigs. Hello, chicken and pig field. There we are, and you may make a baby. I wonder if they'll go inside. Oh wait, let me open up the chicken coop. Let's see if they'll go inside. Oh wait, look at him. He loves it. Oh, chicken family. I do believe that that is about all that I'd like to do to the farm for now, at least. With all of these animals, we'll have a much easier time crafting all of this cute furniture. For the pillows, for example, you need wool and feathers. For the sheets, you need wool, and then you need like the pillows and sheets to craft everything else. So we'll definitely be able to take advantage of more modded furniture now that we have this beautiful farm. Definitely let me know what you think about it. Also, look at that super tall grass. What is going on? Why is this so tall? Do they just keep on growing to infinity? Are they getting taller? Wait a second. Is everything getting taller here? I'm not entirely sure. Welcome to Hobbit Hills, a cozy Hobbit-inspired SMP with lots of lovely creators. So far, we've built up a community of Hobbit holes and gotten up to lots of other chaos. Today, I'm going to work on beautifying spawn by building a community nether portal and also building a shop to add to our new shopping district. Oh, and of course, you can expect even more chaos.
No, it's me!
Be sure to like and subscribe if you haven't already, and without further ado, let's go ahead and jump on into the video. So we have this pile of magma blocks in front of our house, and it says, help us, decorate or suffer. Definitely not sus at all. But then it also gives us coordinates to go to, and if we follow those coordinates, it'll lead us over to the new beautiful decorating headquarters. Claim a task, save a frog. And we have this little board of tasks. Essentially, we are on a mission to beautify spawn. So all of these tasks help us do that. And I've went ahead and accepted the task to decorate the spawn portal. And also, of course, everyone has the task to build a shop. So I kind of want to build a totem of undying shop. Now we can get rid of these blocks here and immediately begin redoing the nether portal. Spawn has seen some transformations already and is looking so good. I love these little animal pens. They're so cute. Also, this is our former pit sheep and his name is Sauron, obviously. The perfect name for a little pink sheep. Here's just a little peek at the original nether portal. It's definitely not going to do. It got the job done whenever we needed to go to the nether, but we can make it look better. I'm thinking about putting the new nether portal over here by the river. Also, this empty space is where the tree farm used to be. It has since been moved. So let me clear out all of these little farms. We have better farms now. For the nether portal design, I want to build it in a giant custom cherry tree. So before we start building the whole thing, I want to quickly map out exactly where I want to place it. And then I do want to go in the nether just to make sure that the spawn isn't trash. Here's a rough base, and let me go ahead and get the rest of the portal in. And we'll hop in and see where we spawn. Oh, that's so cool. Can I go back? Can I go back? Or not, that's fine. Why are there pigs on the roof? Well, clearly such a lovely spawn, but honestly, it could be worse. Is there really ever a good spawn for the nether? I say no. So yeah, that'll be good enough. Oh wait, and actually I do need to hop back in the nether because I need to grab some supplies. I am unfortunately going to be building with a bit of nether brick. Nether brick goes really well with cherry logs. The colors are nearly the same, so it's going to be a really good like branch block. Leave. I will be the first to say that building custom trees is not my strong suit, but it's always something that I'm trying to improve upon. So hopefully we can come up with something kind of good. I did practice a bit in creative, so I do kind of know what I want to do. FreeCam is going to be the most useful tool for building this tree because I don't have to go down and look at it from afar to see if it looks good. I can just pop into FreeCam and take a look at it. Whenever I get closer to the top, I'm going to have some bigger branches of logs coming off, and we'll do a couple branches like that. Once we kind of have a shape down, then I can get smaller with the branches. So I can add some nether brick walls and then branch off of those with nether brick fences. My scaffolding is about to get so so crazy. The fences are where I'm actually going to be placing all of the leaves. So wherever I want leaves, I need to place fences. That's really going to determine what the shape of the tree is going to look like. So let's get fence and leaf placing and hope that I can come up with something that looks kind of good. Oh yeah, and I accidentally chopped down most of my trees. So cool, so cool. This tree has definitely been quite the journey, but I think it looks good. I don't know why it's so hard for me to tell if custom trees look good or not. Like, I hope it looks good, but honestly, I have no idea. Anyway, we are not quite done with the build yet. I'd really like to add a little hanging swing, and we'll just simply do that with some cherry trapdoors. You can't really get up inside of it, but I think it looks so cute. I don't really want to lower it anymore because I think that height looks good with the scale of the tree. Next up, I'd really like to make the leaves glow a bit more. So I'm going to add some hanging lanterns throughout. I also want to hide some shroom lights in the tree because it's really going to make it glow at night. I want to add a pathway that connects over to the community hole pathway. We'll add some coarse dirt and moss layers. Obviously, a bunch of pink petals sprinkled everywhere, especially around the tree. I think it'd be cute to have some flower pots on the trunk and just kind of around. I have a ton of these clovers from my base, so we can focus those a little bit more away from the tree. I have all of 2 of these pink glow shrooms, so I will be adding all 2 of them to the tree. I was going to add some spore blossoms, but there's already so many particle effects going on. Is that going to be overkill? Maybe, but I will add them anyway. Oh my gosh. Look at all of the particles floating around. I'd say that that is a pretty magical tree if I've ever seen one. It literally brings you to a new dimension. That's pretty cool. What do you think of the tree, Bilbo? Do you like it? I think I'm happy with it. Definitely let me know what you think about it. Next up, I need to do some prepping for the dragon fight. And Red let me know that there are some wandering frogs that you can trade slime blocks for to get these little leaves that allow you to glide, which would be very, very useful for the dragon fight because that means I don't need to get potions of slow falling. And it's like a cute cottagecore alternative to slow falling. I am in the caves that we explored in the last episode after the nether, and I know that there's a slime chunk down here. So I'm essentially going over here, trying to wait for the slime to spawn, and then see there's one already. We can see it on the mini map, and here he is. So I'm kind of just grinding for some slime balls. Oh yeah, and I got a trident. How cool is that? I'm never going to use it, but I have one. Well, I'm having no more luck running around looking for slimes, so I'm just gonna see if this one slime block will work. And I believe that the Dark Oak Forest is a good place to go to for the wandering ribbits. So we'll give it a little peek and see what we can find. There's a lot of these guys. Oh, do you hear that sound? Is he on top of a tree or maybe in the caves? Cave frog? Wait, look! Frog, please don't go deeper in the caves. What are you doing? Now I just have to figure out how to actually trade. Oh, I did it! Oh my goodness, look how cute it is! Oh, it's adorable. I love it. Did you see that gentle glide? That was beautiful. Let me go up high. Wee, look at me go. That's so cool. Oh my goodness, I'm having so much fun. How is this what we need to do to prepare for the dragon fight? That is so funny. But clearly I am so ready to fight the dragon, obviously. So let me just get together the rest of my things. I really need some more food and some other odds and ends, and then we can fight this dragon. Me and my umbrella leaf. So off we went to locate the stronghold, and of course we all had to piggyback. Though whenever you have a stack of 13 girls, a little suffocation is bound to happen.
Yeah, watch where you're slinging us around, okay?
I run.
We really all have too much fun with this mod.
Oh, the laziest.
Are you piggyback?
Eventually, we made it to the stronghold in one piece and found the end portal.
We're just going.
Okay, we're going. It's going. Oh.
Shift.
Oh wait, there's an Enderman who's angry. Is he angry at me? I'm scared. I'm scared.
Already?
Wait, should we
Ready?
roll?
Oh.
No, it's me!
Under the platform.
Oh, no, I'm on fire.
Thank you.
Okay.
Wow.
It's actually crazy how quickly you defeat the Ender Dragon with 13 people. So within a couple of minutes, she was dead. Yay! Woo, 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 woo.
I'm sorry, little dragon.
We did it.
The outer end had a couple of modded biomes and some modded end structures that kind of act like a trial chambers. We split into smaller groups and I was with Moon, Madison, and Red, and off we went to the first end city.
It dropped 7 keys. Come get a key. 8 keys.
Oh my goodness.
9
Oh my
keys.
goodness. What? That's
Hello?
crazy.
Here, come get keys.
Oh yeah, here's one. Oh, hi.
Oh, hi.
You dropped right into it.
What are we gonna get?
Oh, that's so
Ooh.
cool.
Oh, map. I wonder if there's maps to the end cities.
And castle. And castle.
Really? That's so
yeah.
cool.
castle?
We all get a map. We can go to the end castle. Though before the end castle, we found a lone end ship way up in the sky that we wanted to explore first. It had giant shulker box trial spawners that gave us lots of goodies. And then we took the keys that we found from the first end city to a trial vault in the base of the ship.
I got an elytra.
Oh, really?
Let's go.
Oh, that's so
I need
cool.
to come where you are.
I'm like looking in my inventory. And I'm like,
I got
oh,
one
cool.
too.
Oh,
I got one
shit.
too.
Oh my gosh.
Elytra, that's so neat. Yes.
I'm
It's
here.
this one here.
So good.
Ooh. Ooh, a diamond block. Oh my gosh. So many good things. Whoa. Woo.
Gimme.
I have a mushroom.
Yay, Elytra.
I have a fairy one.
Woo. This is so cool. I think that this is such a fun way to get elytras
Yeah.
through the
I like
trial
this a lot
chambers.
more.
That's so cool.
Mhm.
It feels more rewarding. Like you actually have
It
to do
does.
something
True,
difficult.
I like that we all can get one too, instead of like having to find 4
Yeah.
separate ships.
Mm.
Are we the first one with elytras? I think we are too.
Okay.
Apparently, those trial vaults aren't a 100% possibility to get elytras, but clearly we all got very lucky. Next up, it was time to explore the end castle, which is where most of the other groups were. This structure was absolutely massive. There was also an end portal in the middle, and Red accidentally flew into it. Oh.
Oh no! It's gonna put me
Oh,
through
no.
the portal.
Oh.
Oh!
What happened? Where did he go?
Where am I? I don't know yet.
You were in the sky.
No, I'm in the stronghold room. What the heck?
It says you got the
What?
achievement for being in the sky.
That's
I
crazy.
don't know how that worked. That was
I
bizarre.
watched that happen. It was pretty funny. You were like,
Yeah,
oh no,
I literally couldn't do anything.
That was too funny not to share. Then it was time for us to get into the heat of the battle.
Oh, boy.
Oh.
Yeah.
I want
yeah.
comfort. Give me comfort.
Afraid of heights.
What is that?
Slay the
Slay
end
the
castle's haunting.
Oh no.
That's cool.
Oh.
Oh. You're not gonna believe what just happened. I just almost fell into the void and died. That was so scary. Oh my god.
Oh no.
I'm having similar vibes.
I'm also having similar.
Oh my gosh. Keep your elytra in your hot bar. Oh my gosh.
This is fine.
I'm gonna
like
throw
crying.
up. That was so scary. Oh my goodness. Oh look, they got elytras. Other than that super close call, things went pretty smoothly and we got a couple of keys to open some vaults. Overall, a very successful end trip for us, but now to get back to building. That end trip was so much fun and I got so many goodies. Of course, we can't forget about the elytra. We got all of these enchanted books, some enchanted apples, some shulker boxes, but I'm going to get this elytra all enchanted up up at a later date. Right now, I want to start working on my shop. And I did go ahead and collect a bunch of materials for it. I thought it could be really cool to stock my shop with totems of undying. I've built a raid farm before, and I think it could be so fun to stock the whole server with totems. Oh, okay. You know, to protect everyone from bad guys like that. So if we go up here on top of this hill, a village used to be here, but it is no longer. It has been completely torn down, and instead we're going to place our shopping district here. We already have a couple of builds already, and I need to figure out where I want to place my build. I could always place the build here and terraform the land to kind of flatten it a little bit. I imagine that there's going to be a road that goes this way, so my build would be at the end of the road. So that being said, we're going to need a bunch of dirt. Let's see what I can do to flatten out the land and make a good foundation for building. I ended up adding a retaining wall too because this is just hollow. So I had to cover it up with something, and I think it turned out pretty good. And I went ahead and outlined the build so we can officially begin building. First things first, let's pillar up with some stripped spruce logs. My build is going to be 2 stories, so the bottom story is going to be cherry wood, and we'll do a mixture of cherry logs and then also cherry planks. Are you good? That way we get a kind of gradient thing like this. Next up, I want to add a trim to separate the bottom floor from the top floor. Before I get the top story in, I'm going to go ahead and get the roof in. And the roof is going to be kind of flat, so we'll have just a little baby peak. There's something very exciting that I'm going to be putting on the roof. So we're going to need a good flat plane to work with. I've used barely any modded blocks, but we will be using some of this mahogany wood to fill in the roof. Hello, llama. Do you mind? And we'll add that same spruce trim to the top part as well. And so far we have something that looks like this. Clearly we have a big gaping hole, so let's fill in the top story with acacia, and we'll do that same kind of log and plank detail like we did on the bottom floor. Things are definitely coming together, but there's a few more things that we need to add before it's finished. I want to add a little pink and orange wool overhang. A little planter would be perfect in front of the window, so we'll add one with azalea bushes. For the front door, I want to use acacia wood. Acacia doors are so funky, but I never use them, so might as well. Let's add some lanterns to all of the pillars, and we'll use those acacia trapdoors again. How is the lantern hanging from it? I have no idea, because it quite literally looks like it's just floating there. On the side of the shop, I want to add a fun little sign. I really wanted to make a totem of undying in a 3x3 grid, and that's pretty hard to do. I played around with a bunch of different designs, and this is the best thing that I could come up with. Can you see where I kind of took the inspiration from? I know he's a little bit goofy. It almost looks like a little chicken or something, but it's just kind of a hard design to make with just this many blocks. I don't know, he's kind of cute. I like it. And now for my very favorite part of the whole build, I am going to add a big sign with banners to the very top. I spent so long making all of these letter banners, and I've never made them before. I had a lot of fun doing it, and I kind of want to do it more often, but look how cool that is. Our little slogan for our shop is going to be never die again. We have the little totem sign, the little never die again sign. I think it's perfect. It's very eye-catching as well. It is going to be clear to all of our future customers what our shop is about. Look how cool that is. I love it. I would really like to add a light to the sign, so let me go grab a shroom light. And the acacia trapdoors are going to be perfect to kind of hide the shroom lights a little bit. words. But let's take a little step back and see what we think. I think I like it. I kind of placed them in the spaces between the words. I think it looks nice. I just want to add a few more details, and that is about going to do it with our shop. I imagine that we're going to have a better pathway than this, but I wanted to get something down. I added some windows on the sides with some little flower pots and just lots of little flowers around. I'm not going to do the interior until next episode, and I'm not going to actually make the raid farm until next episode as well. I've already done so much in today's episode, and I think I'm happy with the progress I've made. Welcome to Hobbit Hills, what we thought was going to be a Hobbit themed vacation, but was actually just an empty hill. Over the past couple of months, we've completely transformed the hill, but let's not forget we did kind of get scammed out of our vacation. So that's why today I'm going to be building an entire Hobbit resort, complete with little huts for all of the girls to stay in. So if you're excited for that, then definitely be sure to like and subscribe, and let's go ahead and jump on into the video. Before we get on to building the resort, I actually need to build just a casual little raid farm because I built my Totem of Undying shop, but I didn't actually stock it. So raid farm and shop interior is first, and then maybe after we do the shop interior we can do a bit of shopping because a lot of shops have opened up in the shopping district and my diamonds are burning a hole in my pocket and I can't wait to spend them. I'm going to snag myself a little waystone so that I have one over where the raid farm is and I can just teleport over there. And then I actually went ahead and gathered all of the materials that we're going to need for the farm. I went on Chunk Base to look for a good outpost to build my raid farm because outposts are pretty useful near a raid farm so that you can easily get some more ominous potions. I haven't actually seen the outpost in person yet, so we're going to look at it for the first time together, and hopefully it'll be a good location for my raid farm. I also figured that building the raid farm in a desert could be kind of useful because it's pretty flat. Though funny enough, I don't think there is an actual outpost here. Probably because this is modded Minecraft, so it probably just got written over. How fun! Okay, I did a bit more searching for another outpost, and this one 100% will be an outpost. Yay! Ooh, and actually this might be a good place for the raid farm as well because it is pretty flat. I'll just have to chop down a bunch of trees. Okay, cool. I'm excited. So I think what I'm going to start off doing is just killing a couple of pillagers, and then hopefully we can get a raid captain or whatever he's called. I don't even know. Oh, look, there's one. Yay! Ooh, and another. Give me your potions. Oh my goodness. That's quite a sight. Anyway, with that out of the way, I guess we can go ahead and start building this raid farm. I have built a raid farm before, but they do always scare me just a little bit because of the Vex. And I don't know, I feel like just a lot can go wrong. Anyway, this farm is very easy to build, and I will definitely leave the tutorial video that I followed down below in the description. Well, the farm is built and all we have to do now is run the thing. So how this works is we drink a potion inside of the farm, and then the raid obviously starts around here. They come in here and the Ravagers die on that first lava block, and then everyone else will get stuck in this boat and then they'll die in this cauldron full of lava. I'm kind of nervous, very much scared of Vex, but we're just gonna give it a little go. Oh, it's happening. And there is the raid bar. Oh, I'm not ready for this. I say that and I'm safely in a hole. Well, it looks like we aren't actually getting any illager spawns. If you look up there on the map, then the only pillagers you can see are the ones near the outpost. And if I hop into free cam, I was trying to figure out where they could have spawned. Like, what is wrong with the raid? And then I went down into the ground and there's this crazy structure with a bunch of illagers. Oh, also Jitter just got a netherite hoe. Super cool. And I did check, raid or no raid, there are illagers in this structure. So I think that's just counting these illagers as my raid illagers. I don't know, okay, but the farm is broken. So we had to build another one. I feel like savannas are fairly flat and sparse, so maybe we can go over this way. See, this looks promising. So let me just quickly build the farm again. Thank goodness this is the easiest farm to build because that only took me like 5 minutes. And I guess we're just gonna try it again. Hopefully I didn't forget anything. The raid bar is actually loading this time and I don't think it loaded last time. So that's a good sign. All I have to do is stand here and pretty much the farm will just run itself. Well, the raid is already finished and clearly we didn't get much from it. I think that I'm going to need to get a stronger bad omen potion. So I'm going to head back over to the outpost and try to get some more potions. And I'll place a special waystone here too so that I can just teleport to the raid farm and then to the outpost. But let me get busy. I was able to get all of these potions and I think that I'm going to go with the Bad Omen 5 potion first. Surely this will work. If it doesn't work, then I don't know what I'm doing wrong. We're already getting some Vindicators, so that's a good sign. Okay, well, we didn't get any Evokers still. I don't know what is up with that. Oh, thank you so much, Villager, for the cookie. I definitely needed that. I just had Red change the server difficulty to hard, so we're going to try it again. Oh, here come the evokers. Okay, it's working. It's working. Oh my goodness. And there's so many guys. Oh, okay. So we're finished. Let's see. We got 6 totems. And we can also sell saddles, maybe emeralds in the future if we get more redstone. I am going to be immediately putting one of these totems in my offhand. And I want to stock up a little bit more, at least so that we have enough totems for everyone on the server. So we're going to need 12. So I'm going to keep on drinking these bottles and hanging out down here with my buddy. We are back home and I was able to get 27 totems and we have so many saddles. Next up, it's time to work on the interior of my shop and I was getting together some materials to do so whenever I discovered all of these cool trophies. Obviously, my shop is going to sell totems and saddles, but it can also sell some spider trophies because we get spider eye from the farm. And then like this cool evoker trophy, we have this pillager trophy. The Vindicator trophy will be a little bit more difficult, but then we also have this witch trophy and also the skeleton horse trophy that we need a saddle for. So I'm going to go ahead and get busy crafting some of these items. And with that, I think we are good to go ahead and start the interior. I'm so excited. Oh wait, look, we have a little patrol here. I am going to get rid of them just because those potions are so useful actually. And we got a Bad Omen 5 potion. Now I don't really have much of a plan for the shop interior, but I was thinking that it could be kind of cool if we made it a bit quirky inside. I don't know, totems just kind of give me that vibe. Maybe over here is where we can display the different trophies and then we can place a chest underneath them. And once I have enough iron for the Vindicator statue, then this is where it'll go. Over here we can have the actual totem display and then maybe we can do a little table in the center. Ooh, I can do a little pillar here and then on the pillar we can actually display the skeleton horse trophy and also the spider trophy. Look how creepy he is. Obviously we have to add a little pink rug and then I just have some other little bits and bobs I want to add around the shop, like this cool phantom trophy. Look at that. Maybe we'll place him here and move this lantern. We'll place some end rods by the doorway. I brought some bookshelves and I thought it could be kind of cool to have just like a pile of junk in the corner. I have a lectern to add, maybe a pot, a crafting table. I have some of these fun rose quartz crystals that I can kind of just sprinkle around. I feel like the ominous banners have to be part of the decor in some way, so maybe we'll have them on either side of the window. Now to spend a bit of time stocking the shop and adding all the prices. And this is the finished interior. I'm so happy with how it turned out. I ended up going for 1 diamond for each totem of undying just because they're so easy to get and I have so many of them. I'm also selling a couple of redstone blocks and I made this little donation chest. So if anyone has any unwanted bottles, then they can donate them here because obviously I need those to actually run my farm. So might as well recruit the help of the fellow hobbits. But we just need to do one more thing before I start building the resort. A little bit of shopping. First things first, I need to buy some frog lights and in particular the yellow variety. So they are 16 frog lights per diamond. I'm not sure how many I'm going to need, but maybe I'll grab a stack. I think that's going to be more than enough. Next, I'm going to need some enchanted books because my gear is looking pretty busted. I hate to buy nearly all of them, but I'm going to need 7 books, which will be 14 diamonds. And then let's also grab 1 unbreaking book because I need it for my elytra. I really hope that people buy things at our shop soon because we are looking a bit poor. But for now, that is going to be it. So let's go ahead and put all these enchanted books on my stuff. And actually, I need to enchant my shovel and my sword before I want to put mending on it. So we'll just save these books for now. But there we are. And now we need to actually heal up all of my stuff. And if we go over to the community center, we have this new kind of waystone room. And over here at Auto Farms, there's this new Enderman XP farm. Nova built this farm, so thank you so much to her. And I'm just going to sit here for a little bit and sweat my sword and get so much experience. Perfect. Now we can head back and then teleport over to my farm because this is where we are going to be building the resort. Hello, Enderman. I'm sorry that I just butchered probably hundreds of you. But down here a little bit closer to the water is where I'm actually going to be building the resort. We have this big kind of bay area. If you look on the map, you can kind of get a better idea. And essentially we'll have a bunch of hobbit holes built into the side of this hill. But then we'll also have some little resort huts and a little gazebo out in the water. Oh my goodness, look at that dolphin. See, isn't this the perfect place to have a little resort? The first thing that I like to do is kind of map everything out because I want everything to be very symmetrical. So we'll probably have a bigger hobbit hole in the center with some smaller ones on the sides. And then a gazebo in the middle of the water with lots of branching docks. I did collect a bunch of wood, so hopefully this will be enough. I guess we'll just have to find out. But my first task is to kind of map everything out so that I know exactly where I'm going to be building. So I'm going to do that first and then we can build a bit more together. Before we get started with the rest of the resort, Sev did put together a little activity for everyone to do. So we're going to go join everyone right now. Oh my gosh, those chickens are so loud. Hello?
Welcome to the mushroom quest. So it's gonna be like a little Minecraft bingo, but with mushrooms. And like behind you, there are all of these little logs. And I'm sure you've seen them throughout the world. So when you break them, don't break these. When you break them, you will see that there's a little bit of mushroomy stuff popping out of them. And it's some of these mushrooms. I'm gonna split you into groups and then you have to go into this forest. And these mushroom logs are all over the place there. And then you have to find them, but in order to win, you have to get all of these on your bingo cards. And I have like a thing here for the teams. There's like wool in there with the same colors as the team, so you can come and press a button.
I'll do it.
Ooh, okay.
Yay, Nova's first.
Make a line.
Light blue.
Blue team, green team.
Red.
Red got red.
Red got
Woo!
red. That is so fun. So I have some chests here, so you can put your stuff away because there's something in the forest.
Wait,
What?
what? Oh, wait.
What?
Wait.
Armor as well?
No armor.
What?
What is happening?
Wait, we have to put all of our stuff in the chest. Is that what you're saying?
Okay.
Yeah.
That's right. We had to put all of our gear away in chests, and instead we got some food, a mushroom axe, and some torches. Red and I were on a team together, so off we went to the forest to hunt for mushrooms, and it wasn't long before we got hunted as well. I don't know what to expect.
Yeah, I feel like. Oh wait, look, it's one of the scary guys you hate. Wait, turn around. It's a scary guy. It's the mushroom belly button booper guy, whatever you call him.
Belly button booper.
Belly button booper.
The belly button booper.
The belly button booper.
Oh, the
there's a
belly
guy
button
down there.
booper.
The belly button booper. I kind of really like that name, not gonna lie. It's so funny.
Yeah, it's stuck. Oh my goodness, everyone's dying.
Why are we like actually kind of good at this right now? Oh, there's a belly button booper behind you! Run! Go in the water!
Oh my goodness. They
Go in
pushed you so
the
far. Oh
water.
no, hurry. We found a ton of mushrooms, but only a few of the ones that we actually needed. Though I think that we were the only team to have no deaths, so honestly, I think that should have counted for bonus points, but I don't make the rules. After our scavenger hunt time was up, we all got back together to tally up the scores, with red team, aka my team, getting 3 points, light blue team getting 6, yellow team getting 1, and lime getting 2 points. I think that's how many points lime team got, though I'm not entirely sure because apparently there was some thievery afoot that left Trash and Nova as the winners, though I don't know if I would have trusted Nova with the prize, which happened to be a whip.
Oh, they gave Nova a whip!
Oh
Money.
no!
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Wait,
But with that, it's back to resort building. I just love a Minecraft scavenger hunt. That was so much fun. But now we can begin finishing up the resort. And I did go ahead and map out 12 different huts for everyone to have one. And maybe that's what we can go ahead and start working on now. And of course, it's going to start raining as soon as we start building. Anyway, each of the huts are going to be built exactly the same. So we'll build the first one together. We'll have a kind of circular roof with some cherry blossoms added to it. I want all of the huts to be very open, so we're going to have lots of big windows on all of the sides. And for the door, we'll do this really cool mahogany door, which I feel like it fits the vibe perfectly. For some added details, let's add some spruce trapdoor to the bottom of all of the pillars. Also, now that I think about it, maybe I'll expand the platform around the house a little bit, just so that this weird connection doesn't happen. Finally, it's the next day, so it's going to stop raining. That was getting so annoying. I will be doing an interior and doing some kind of fence around the house, but for now we're just going to leave it at this. Now to build 11 more of the exact same build. Now that all of the huts are built, I want to go ahead and start working on this middle gazebo, and it is going to be pretty similar to all of the huts, so we'll have the same kind of roof style with the spruce and the cherry leaves. Maybe we'll expand the platform just like we did with the huts, and then of course add those trapdoors to the bottom of the pillars. I have a lot more details that I want to add, of course, but now I want to shift focus over to the hobbit holes here at the back. I'm probably going to have to do a lot of terraforming in order to connect the houses over to the hill, because right now it's not really built into the side of the hill and I definitely want it to. We'll have this kind of roof shape for this hobbit hole. And then here in the center, I want to have some stripped cherry logs. And then on the sides, we'll do some cherry planks. We'll make the roofs just mahogany instead of doing dirt and moss. These are obviously hobbit holes, so we need to add lots of circle-esque shapes. Maybe here we'll add some tiny little windows with staircases. But that is about it for this hobbit hole. All of the hobbit holes on the sides are probably going to look exactly the same. There's just something about symmetry that I love in Minecraft. I love to make my bases and my builds symmetrical. It just makes everything so nice and neat. We'll add some more circles. Ignore the fact that this is what the interior looks like. And I do want to add another window here somehow. These builds are all very small, so we kind of just have to do what we can with the windows. But that is another hobbit hole done, and I'm just going to repeat that 3 more times. Well, here's another one of the hobbit holes finished. There's hobbit hole 3 done. And finally, the last hobbit hole, and that's going to do it for all of the hobbit holes on the hill. Here is what my resort is looking like so far. It's looking very samey, so I definitely need to get in here with a bunch of details and decorations, which is my favorite part. I'm so excited for it. Also, look how big these blocks look compared to me. They're like as big as my head. I'm going to start off by adding some kind of railing to the dock. So first things first, we need to add some pillars around, and I'll definitely have them on the corners and then on the entrance of all of the huts. I really don't have too much of a plan yet with exactly how I want to do the railings, so I'm just gonna play around with something and see if it works. But I definitely know that I do want to use mahogany wood a bunch because we don't have a lot spot in the base yet. And also, I know that this is where the frog lights are going to come in. I figured that they made like the perfect resort light, though I don't want to have too many because if we start to do it on every pillar, it's going to maybe be a little bit too much. Imagine frog light slabs. I could get behind that. Maybe to break up the fences a little bit, we can add some gates. Going to the gazebo, I want to add some floor lights with the frog lights. I don't know, this just feels very resort-esque. Oh, and look, we've got a wandering trader who like spawned in the water. Oh, rainbow birch sapling, that's so cool. Okay, we're getting somewhere. I think the lights are a really nice addition. I'm not sure if it's too many trapdoors to have them lined up like this, but I feel like we just need something else here. And honestly, I think it works nicely. We'll do that on all of these little walkways, and that's gonna be so many trapdoors. Whenever I look back at the resort, I feel like we have one thing that we're really missing, and that is an extra pop of color that isn't brown, orange, or pink. So I think that I want to add a little bit of green, and in particular as kind of some fences around the huts. So I need to find out what leaf I want to use. I'll fly back over to my little farm, teleport to the community hole, and then teleport to the tree farm, and then teleport back to my house because I actually need to get some shears. When are we going to be able to make diamond shears? Because I could definitely use that. I'm thinking that maybe the mahogany leaf looks like a very tropical colored leaf. So maybe we'll go with this one. Now let's see if this gives kind of the idea that I was going for. It could very well look terrible, but I don't know. I feel like the resort needs an extra little element. It's missing something. What do we think? I kind of hate it. Okay, I'm gonna get some dinner and think about it. Yeah. All right, hear me out. What if instead we make the roofs mahogany leaves instead of cherry leaves? I've done it to a couple of the huts already, and I feel like this might give me the pop of green color that I've been wanting, at least in a little bit of a more natural way than having that fence thing. And actually, I could leave the middle gazebo just cherry leaves. That way it pops a bit more from the other huts, and you can kind of tell that it's different than the other huts. Also, what if we add some more floor lights here on the hut platforms? I ended up adding that mahogany leaf detail around the gazebo just for a little bit more green in the middle. And then also I made a couple of platforms so that I could place some flower pots around, and I'm going to place some mahogany saplings inside of them. I'm just trying to do anything that I can to add a little bit more detail to this place. Another thing that I want to add is a little sitting area up here at the front. We can have a couple of little lounge chairs with some cute little side tables. Oh, I love that so much. I bought some of these beautiful water lilies from Trash's flower shop that I can sprinkle around. These are absolutely perfect. Oh my goodness, for the little snacks, we definitely have to do this at barbecue on a stick. I feel like that's perfect. But I was just going around and adding a couple of benches to the dock. We've started using these new waystones on the server, which are really cool because they allow everyone to be able to access them without actually activating it, if that makes any sense at all. But we have this full waystone hallway, and everyone has their own little waystone, and then you can go from there and teleport to their specific places, even if I've never been to Moon's Observatory. But in the middle gazebo, I do think that I want to add some tables and then maybe a couple of chairs. I went ahead and added some plates and cups, and I think that I'm really happy with what the dock looks like. It's so pretty. I think that these flowers really just take it to the next level. This seems like the perfect like spa resort or something. But of course, I need to actually do the interior of all of the huts, And I did go ahead and get lots of little snacks and stuff to add inside of them too. Oh, and this cute coupon, buy one totem, get one free. You know, I'm trying to get some business in my shop. I also have some cute little advertisements to the resort as well to give to everyone. But first things first, we'll add a bed to every hut. We'll also add a side table, a chest, a cute little yellow cushion, some wall art, and then also a flower pot to all of the huts. And lastly, I just need to divvy up all of the snacks. I know that this isn't much, but it took me forever to collect all of the materials to make all that stuff. So 24 popsicles, 15 barbecue on a stick, and 2 juices it is. Oh, excuse me. 4 juices. Oh wait, minor instant health? That's actually so cool. Okay, neat. Oh wait, the salmon trophy is perfect. Okay, one moment. I need to just get 12 pieces of salmon so I can add them to all of the huts. This feels like one of those projects that I could just endlessly work on. But now let me go ahead and assign the huts. Maybe we can do it like this with the border. And with that, the resort is now open. I am truly so happy with how it turned out. It looks so cool. I definitely struggled with a lot of parts of it, but I think that I was able to make something that I'm proud of. So now all we have to do is hop on over to spawn, and then I just need to deliver a letter to everyone. This feels like so Animal Crossing or something. Also, I get to see what everyone's houses look like because I haven't been in everyone's houses. Oh my goodness, I can buy an axolotl for 12 pieces of bread. That's so cool. Well, hopefully we'll have a bunch of people come and visit their little huts and grab their snacks and their coupon. And of course, let me know what you think about the resort. This was such a fun little project and I'm so happy with it. Hello everyone and welcome back to another Hobbit Hills video, and actually the very last episode in this series. I know it's so sad, but for this last episode, we are going to uncover the mystery of the spreading fungus, build a giant mansion, and find out that one of the Hobbit girlies is not who she seems. So go ahead and grab your favorite snack and settle down for the finale. Something is very, very wrong with the server. This weird gray stuff and these little frog egg looking things are everywhere. I mean, look at my cherry trees. It is quite literally taking over spawn. And look at all these wither roses everywhere. At first, I wasn't thinking that this was really going to be a problem. I mean, there's mushrooms everywhere. And I figured this was just like another form of mushroom, but now I'm thinking that something bad is happening. Clearly, the stuff is all over spawn, but let me see if it's at my farm. Oh, it is. Oh my goodness. Wait, I have the wither roses too at my garden? Cows, are you doing okay? They're not doing okay. The cows are being infested. Look, they're trying to run away from it. The cows know that something is up. Okay, what about the resort? How is the resort doing? Okay, you know what? It's actually not doing that bad though. The middle gazebo is being taken over. Hello. But over here seems to be pretty okay. It's not taking over literally everything yet. I came over here to get a nice break from hardcore. So I really want to build myself the ultimate home that I can just chill and relax in. But maybe we won't build my house over by my farm or by spawn because it's being infested by weird mushroom stuff. Maybe I can build it out here a little bit. Ooh, maybe like this nice plains area. That could be nice. It's kind of far away from everything. Hopefully the weird mushroom stuff won't touch it. It's nice and flat and open. It seems like the perfect little place to settle down. And yes, I do already have like a little hobbit hole, but I want a massive mansion. I have already sketched up some blueprints for this house, so I know exactly what I want it to look like. And I went ahead and gathered lots of materials for it. So since this project is going to be so massive, I am just going to immediately begin building. So let's first off start with a nice outline. With the outline in, we need to get all of the pillars in, and I'm going to be using so much stripped spruce log. These front pillars will go up 14 blocks tall, and then the rest of the pillars will go up 13 blocks. So lots of stripped spruce log and lots of falling. This is hands down going to be the biggest house I've ever built. I'm so excited to see what it looks like whenever it's all in, and like being able to walk around in such a large build. It's gonna be so cool. But for the next step, I think that I want to go ahead and get the roof in. I always like to go outline, pillar, roof, and then walls. For the roof trim for these front sections, we're actually going to do it in line with the pillars. Usually I have my roof trims stick out, but not for this one. And then the staircases are going to go this way. Usually I place them this way. So if I step back, this is what it looks like. But then over here on the bulk of the build, we are going to have the trim stick out, and it'll just be a simple roof like this. We'll make it flat on the top. Now to do the same thing on this opposite side. Can I make it? Yes. Lastly, for this front part, we're going to have a couple of arcs. Eventually, we'll have some windows here, so the arcs kind of arc over the windows. But that is the roof trim in, not to fill in the entire thing. But like this, you can clearly see how I outline my entire build and then I color the build in. For these front two sections, I'm going to be using acacia wood, and then the main part, I'll be using mahogany. So clearly, we're using the same block palette that I've used the whole time that I've been in this world, which is a lot of fun. I love this block palette, and I'm excited to see it translated in mansion form. But let me quickly get this roof filled in, and then we can move on to the walls. I think what I want to do for this next step is to just simply get the walls in. I'm not going to worry about any of the windows or the details. I just want a nice blank slate to work with, and then I can start to add everything else. We'll have these sections be cherry wood, and then the middle section will be acacia. Oh, whoa, look at it on the map. It's starting to look so good already. And then whenever I get out of the build, it pretty much looks complete. On the map at least. I think it looks so cool. She's looking a bit bland. So now let's go ahead and add all of the wall details to spice things up. I wanted the windows to have lots of depth, so they're kind of going to be sticking out from the wall. The windows themselves will be 2 layers. So the first layer will be filled in with just glass blocks, and then that way we can actually add some window panes with trapdoors. I did lots of research on what mansions look like, and I feel like they all have very intricate wall details. So that is where this window design came from. Now on top of that window, we are going to add a circle window. I know that this build is not Hobbit-y at all, but hey, maybe we can say that this circle adds a little bit of Hobbit vibes. Does it really though? Not exactly. But you know, that's what we'll say. Up at the top, we'll add a trapdoor, a fence, and a lantern. Don't you think that this is so much better than this over here? If you don't think it looks better, don't tell me that. Actually, just don't say anything at all. For the foundation, I'm going to add some stone brick walls. We'll definitely add some more landscaping around, but that will be one of the last steps. On this side of this section, we're pretty much just going to be adding that same pop-out window design. So full glass blocks in the windows. And then that trap door detail. I have absolutely no plans for the sides quite yet. I guess I'll probably just copy that same window design again on this side. For this part, I have no idea. I did not get that far in creative, but so far so good. We have a lot of work ahead of us though. This build definitely is not complicated at all, but it is pretty repetitive. I'm going to be doing this window design at least 6 times. And I'll probably do something similar maybe on this flat side, so maybe many more times. Well, that's the left pink section done. And now the right pink section. Things are really coming together. Now for the front middle section, I'm going to start with a doorway and we'll have it kind of popping out a little bit. We'll add a little roof above it. I want to have a nice big staircase going up to the door. And actually, I don't want the entryway to be acacia wood. Instead, we're going to use some cherry wood. I think that this is a perfect entryway suited for a mansion. On either side of the entryway, we're just going to have a simple window. This one isn't going to pop out or anything, though it will have some shutters on either side. Now it's time for these windows up at the top. And I do want to make them rounded, so we'll have to add some full glass blocks behind them. No, these windows don't pop out, but I did still want to add lots of detail to them because, again, I feel like mansion windows are just so fancy. So we'll add this kind of frame. Now, would you look at that mansion? This is so cool. Let me take a little peek inside. It's looking nice and big, isn't it? Obviously, I still have so much work to do, but I'm really happy with the progress I've made so far. Now, I just have to do the other sides, and oh my goodness, the back. It's so flat and boring, and I have no plans for it. So let me do a little bit of brainstorming and try to slap something together that looks at least a little bit decent. The build is nearly done and I couldn't be happier with it. This is what the side turned out like, and I think it looks pretty good. The back is another story, but remember, it's the back, so we're not really ever gonna see it, but it looks okay. Now finally to work on a bit of oh my gosh, that shovel mined so much faster than I thought it was going to. Anyway, we are going to work on some landscaping, and I want to create a kind of courtyard out front. So we'll start off with a fountain because whenever I think of a mansion, it has a fountain out front. Do you really have a mansion if you don't have a fountain? I say no, you don't. I'm sorry, but to hit mansion status, you have to have a fountain. So we'll have a circle shape, and then in the middle, we're going to have another mini circle. Mini circle as in it's actually just a square because this is Minecraft. The base will be full of water, and so will this upper circle. And then lastly, we'll just place a water source up top and then rethink my life, figure out how I'm gonna make this turn into a fountain. Oh, that's not right. That is definitely not what I want to do. Okay. Okay, cool. Wow. What is happening? So apparently if I don't fill up the staircases with water first, then it'll work. Don't ask me why, I have no idea. So I'll place my water bucket here and see. That's what I wanted it to do. And then from here, I can fill up the staircases. It's super weird, but hey, if that's what works, then that's cool. See, isn't that the cutest fountain? I love how it turned out. Ignore this plank, I ran out of logs. I'll replace it soon. Maybe. Anyway, I want to add some planters here up front. So let's place some coarse dirt down first. And then I'm thinking that we'll have azalea bushes with a piece of moss on top of it like so. And then we'll place some lilacs. Maybe I can do like a little border. I don't know. I feel like that makes it like a bit more official. Something like this. Sure, we'll do it like that. Maybe here up front, we can add some fun little trees. Just some little mini ones like that. So I place an azalea bush, some moss, another azalea bush, and then more moss. For the rest of the courtyard, I think that I want it to be stone. So I'm going to dig out all of the grass with this crazy fast shovel. It's a little bit too fast for me, honestly. And then replace it with stone. To separate the stone from just the regular grass, we can add a border of stone brick slabs. I thought to kind of fill out these corners a little bit, I could place some of the big flower pots and the little ones. And speaking of flower pots, I did want to add some up here to these top windows. And let's add some cherry saplings just to add a little bit of pink peek in the window. We can add some mini lights on the corners too. I'm just going around and trying to find extra ways that I can add detail. Ooh, I should definitely craft some benches and I can place them around the fountain. That's gonna be so cute. Maybe on all of the flat sides. Okay, I just stole this guy from my shop, but isn't that so cool? And that's perfect. Literally the best thing that I could have put right there on the fountain. Okay, this is really coming along. I'm so happy with it. I do think though that I would like to break up the stone a little bit more. So maybe I can add some stone bricks mixed in with the stone. The last thing that I'd like to do with the exterior is make a simple platform so that I can put a share stone on it. We don't really travel around the world on foot, so it doesn't make sense for me to connect this pathway with anything else. We really just use these share stones. So I will name this one Sparkle's Mansion. And of course, we also have the community hole, which links to everyone else's share stone. We have my resort and then now my mansion. So that means that anyone can travel over to my mansion super easily. This project has taken me a very long time, but we are officially finished with the exterior. I have a lot of interior work to do, but I'm not going to do that quite yet. First, I want to make a little visit over to my shop because the end of the world may or may not be happening. And you know what people are going to buy more of during the end of the world? Totems. So I'm thinking that we could profit off of the end of the world. Maybe that's terrible, but I think that it is just a good business move. The corruption has also spread to the shopping district, clearly. Even inside of my shop, what even? Anyway, I am going to triple the price of the totems. And then let's go ahead and double the price of the evoker statues because they take totems to craft. Actually, no, we'll make it 5 diamonds. Everything else, I think that I'm going to go ahead and leave the price the same. Also, we did get a couple of coupon redemptions and it had 7 diamonds inside. So people have definitely purchased from us. Also, I did notice that this little gross stuff is in the shape of a heart. And I'm not sure what this is, but what if it makes some kind of symbol or something? Honestly, I have no idea what's going on. But I have a mansion interior to do. So let me go ahead and gather all of the materials for that. And then we'll get busy on the interior. I was gathering materials for my interior and I come back to this? Is this gross blood? Who put blood in my fountain? Ew, you can hear it. It's squishy. There is no way that the fungus has spread all the way out here to my mansion. Hello? There is something seriously wrong with this world. What is going on? Okay, I have to get to the bottom of this. Maybe I can meet up with everyone and see what is happening, because I cannot live under these conditions. Wait, even my little flowers are now wither roses, at least some of them. Oh my goodness, look. Yeah, we definitely have to get to the bottom of this.
Guys, we're here to discuss all of these spores and mycelium that has been spreading. It's really gross, but I just met somebody who might have the solution, maybe.
Yeah, so you know, I was just kind of walking around this area, you know, because I've never really been here before. I'm kind of a traveler. And I saw the spores leading up to this building, like this crazy building, but it's giving kind of ominous vibes. So I don't really want to go in there alone. So yeah, I was just hoping maybe somebody would want to go with me.
That's right. We're not only dealing with spores, but also some kind of creepy building. Not to mention this random stranger coming for a visit. But if we want to get our home back, we've got to check out this building. So off we go.
Shall we go into this castle? Shall we see whatever evil is lurking there?
Yes.
Yeah.
We have to save our home.
Everywhere.
Save Hobbit Hills.
Let's go.
Yeah, let's save
I'm
our
scared.
vacation.
Maybe they just want to talk.
Should we go in there?
Not creepy at all.
Should we open
You
the
go
door?
first. You go first, Seth.
Ooh,
You
Yeah,
got
go
it.
for it.
Yeah.
Don't. Ooh, Ron.
This is
Ron.
nice.
Oh, sorry.
Ron.
It's nice. Quaint.
It's nice.
Oh.
Seth was being super weird about us not touching the throne, and only she could touch it. Honestly, I should have seen it coming.
Oh!
Wait, hang
Haha!
I'm
Get
so
pranked. So,
Whoa.
guys, so
Why would you? What are you doing?
Wait.
get
You have
pranked. So,
Oh,
you
it's
know
a
what I
prank. It's a
did?
prank.
Oh, she's
Is
a
it
sad
though?
prank.
Is it though?
Oh,
Is it a
oh,
prank though,
sad,
guys?
You silly goose.
What
Is
is
it?
this?
So
So?
you know the invites to the server saying you want a free
Yeah.
vacation. That was me all along. I scammed you.
Oh, no.
So this is
You scammed us.
You know, that makes sense.
I scammed.
Yeah,
you
why
all.
didn't we expect this? We
Yeah.
should have,
Yeah.
right?
I
Good
scammed
After the
you.
pit incident, the first
The greatest firework.
Oh,
Get wrecked. Also,
Okay,
I've
why
stolen
are we
all
in
of
a
your
hole?
diamonds.
yeah, why?
I stole all your stuff. And if you want to get it back, I took all your diamonds, your netherite, your gold, your most precious belongings. And if you want them back, you're gonna have to go through several trials. Also, this is my evil sidekick, by the
Several.
way.
What?
Get wrecked.
Oh, you don't look evil at all.
I didn't really have a choice. I'm sorry.
I forced her.
What if we shoot her?
No, oh yeah.
I
You know what?
mean-
No.
You know what?
oh yeah, that's a good idea.
I have a totem, so.
Yes!
Get out!
Get out.
Yes!
Well, too bad. You can't get out unless you do my trials behind the
Okay.
trapdoor.
All right.
no.
Well, I guess. Okay. Let's just
At
do
least
it.
we're all together.
Let's
We've
see
got
when we do
this.
it.
So essentially, we all had to pass through multiple little trials in order to get all of our stuff back and escape. Meanwhile, Sev and her evil sidekick watched us from above. How pleasant. The first room had a hidden pit in the middle, but I managed to avoid it because I was so focused on killing the skeletons. But not everyone was so lucky.
So bad. Okay,
Right,
maybe we
guess
don't
I'm
throw the
dead.
bombs.
Oh! Oh, guys. Oh, no. Sparkle, come on.
The next room was a pokey fire flower maze.
Almost there. You got. Wow, what is happening?
Wait. What is it? I can't see anything.
I can't see.
Wow,
You
guys
got
are
it.
You got this.
Trash, are you
Oh,
okay?
our voices.
Trash.
I'm coming.
Okay, come on.
You got this. Come on.
Okay, Red. Follow the sound of our voice. Oh, Red, you got it. You're through. Yay. Amber's through.
I need a drink.
Nova, and then
Oh,
Brooke.
now
You're so
we
close.
Ow.
Yay.
Almost
Yeah.
Yay! And then it was parkour, my nemesis. Oh, there's no way that this is parkour. Absolutely no way. I'm so bad at parkour.
Oh, and they're painful.
No. This is gonna take me forever. When I tell you that I'm gonna be doing this for 30 minutes, I'm not kidding. Brooke, what happened? Okay, thank you so much for the scaffolding. I wouldn't be able to do this without you.
Hey, girls.
Thank you. Once we got through, we were brought to a room with a waystone that would bring us to the treasure room.
Yep, this leads to the room of treasure.
That sounds suspicious. That sounds like a trap, you know?
I
Is
wonder.
it
There
though?
would be any traps
Oh,
here.
Nova's gone. Okay.
Wait.
Oh.
Get pranked. Please forgive me. Netherite.
Yeah.
And diamond blocks.
Ooh.
Don't mind if I do. Wait. I mean, we can't take it, but.
Yeah, wait.
we don't have any pickaxes, but.
Joke's on you guys, it's still mine.
We had a bit of fun with our
Yeah, we
swords.
should definitely be
Yeah,
killing
get her,
some
get her.
Kill her, kill
Hey,
her.
don't forget about the evil sidekick in the corner.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Yay. Oh my God. What is happening? No.
Get wrecked. Anyways, please forgive us. I was literally just bored and wanted to have friends to play with, so I scammed you into joining this SMP because I was too scared to
That's kind of
ask.
cute.
Yeah.
Please
So
forgive
what was with
me.
the spores?
I actually don't think that's cute. Yeah, that's my question. The spores. Good point, Moon.
Yeah,
What was that all about?
They're just
I
a
wanted-
different kind of flower.
I wanted you to feel fear. Just kidding.
Oh, okay.
You know, there was like this 10-step program to becoming evil. I found that on Google, and you know, I didn't really know what to do with my life, so I followed that program. And one of the steps was scaring you and doing this to you. But now I know that this program was wrong, and friendship is stronger than any evil doing. Please forgive
Oh,
me.
look, we have a moral of the story. How
Sev is really lonely.
Yeah.
I think Sev should touch some grass.
Hey, it's okay. Come
You need
here.
a hug,
Here's
Sev.
a little
We kind
hug.
of still like you.
Aw, Sev.
You know, I'm not feeling very friendly.
Oh,
I'm sorry, but
It's reasonable. So, now what?
Can we get out?
So does the fungus?
Yeah, we're allowed to leave.
Like, what's the vibe?
Yeah, I will clean the fungus. I will clean it.
oh, okay. Well, if you clean the fungus, then maybe I do feel a little bit friendly. Cause
Yeah.
it's everywhere.
Yeah.
I want it gone.
Yeah,
I will
if you
clean it.
the
Yep,
spawn,
I will
that
clean
would
it.
be great.
I'm still a little upset that Sev covered the whole world in fungus and then trapped us in a giant castle to try to kill us. But hey, at least she said she would clean up all the fungus. After that mess, Red planned a peaceful little tea party for everyone, which was the perfect way to hang out with all of the girlies for one last time. No, this wasn't the vacation that I expected, but honestly, it ended up still turning out all okay in the end, especially because I got to hang out with so many lovely people. But it's not over yet. I still need to finish my mansion. Who would have thought that it was Sev behind all of the fungus? I definitely did not. I probably should have, but for some reason I thought she was completely innocent. I mean, I guess she was doing it for friendship or whatever, but you know, there's other ways for you to make friends. Anyway, my mansion is back to normal, so I guess I can forgive her. I was honestly thinking that we were going to have to abandon this project, but luckily we can finish it. First things first, we are going to do the floor, and for the mansion flooring, I want to do a little checkerboard pattern. If you've watched my videos before, then this will not be new to you. I love myself a good checkerboard flooring, especially for big projects like this. It just feels so fitting. So other than the flooring and also a couple of chandeliers, I'm not really sure what I want to do with the interior of the mansion. I know that I want to keep it pretty open. I don't want to close it off with a bunch of rooms. I want you to be able to see the ceiling from the floor. That was a weird way to say that, but I want you to be able to see the ceiling from this floor. Maybe we'll do a loft situation eventually, but right now I just want to get the ceiling and the chandeliers in. For the ceiling, let's just add an extra layer. And then I would like these spruce bits to pop out from the mahogany. This is going to be very tricky to work on because it's so high up, but we got it. We can do it. I will definitely say that doing ceilings are like my least favorite thing to do in Minecraft. I am never very creative with them, so I don't know, they're just kind of annoying to me. I just want to get it out of the way, you know? I want it to be done so that I can work on other things. Anyway, with these windows here, I am going to add a little frame like so. And then with that, the ceiling is more or less finished. It's gonna look so much better, I'm thinking, once I get the chandeliers up. So that being said, it is chandelier time. I'm going to add one chandelier to each of these arches. Not that you can really see anything because it's so dark up here, but we'll have a little like chain situation like this. And then from there, we are going to build out with a bunch of white stained glass panes. On top of said panes, we're going to have some mahogany trap doors. Finally, we are going to build down with the panes and then hang lanterns from the panes, which will give us a final product that looks like this. And that already lights up the ceiling so much. And now to do the other chandelier. The ceiling and the walls are looking pretty good. Now I just need to figure out what I'm gonna do with the layout. And I do think that I would like to have some kind of balcony loft situation just to break it up a little bit, because decorating this big open space is a bit daunting. So first things first, I think I want to try to figure out some kind of staircase. I have no idea what I'm doing. I am just truly winging this. So I'm going to place some blocks, see what I like, and then go from there. I'm gonna do the staircase that splits off into two sections, and then it will go to the second floor. Though the floor can't go all the way to this wall because it would block the window, so I think I'm just gonna have it go to here. It is a pretty small balcony, but I think it at least breaks up this big space a little bit. Now I'm kind of just going through and decorating this staircase loft thing as much as I can. So far it's looking pretty good. We are going to ignore the fact that the chandelier is touching the fence. Please pretend that that is not happening. I know it's so ugly, but I don't know how to fix it, okay? There is no way that I'm raising the chandeliers up one block. But with this done, I think that we are ready to go ahead and start furnishing this place. And I'm not really sure how I want to go about furnishing it. I don't think I'm really gonna worry too much about like having a proper kitchen and like a bedroom. I really just want it to be cute. So that being said, I want to start off with a couple of sitting areas. In the handcrafted mod, there's a lot of cute pillows and couches that you can craft. So I think that I'm going to do that. Oh my gosh. I think it could be fun to have either side of the staircase be dedicated for a little sitting area. And to dye the couch, you just need to right click with these pillows. We can place a cute little ottoman in the center and maybe some side tables. We'll do a little plant stand with a big pot and then a flower pot with an azalea bush. Ooh, and honestly, what if we just add another couch on this other side? Oh my goodness, one thing I just realize is that this staircase is not in the middle of the house at all. How did I not realize that? Here is where the door is, and then it definitely does not go to the middle of the staircase because there is no middle. I mean, I guess there is, but it's 2 blocks instead of 1. I was trying to make this sitting area match that one, and it does not match. We are just going to ignore that too. I feel like this mansion is kind of just funky inside. There's these fun spruce shelves that we can craft, and I was thinking that we could place them here underneath this window. We can decorate it with these fun book stacks and maybe some candles, some little flower pots, maybe a lantern. Over here in this little corner, I'm going to add a table with a little flower pot in the middle. Ooh, and I have these acacia shelves that we can place at the end of the wall. I think some paintings are really going to help break up all of these big empty walls. So let's see what I can come up with. Wow, there's a fun villager painting here. Then maybe this one. I literally use the same paintings every time. It's always the villager painting and then this sunflower and cake painting. There's not many options for this size, but I guess I'll do this one. And then obviously the horse painting. Let's try for a really big painting up here, though it has to be even, or rather I guess odd. Ooh, like this size. Ooh, maybe this one. It's kind of creepy, but you know, that's kind of just Minecraft paintings for you. They're all kind of creepy. Like, what is that? And why is he looking at me? It makes me uncomfy. Maybe we can add a couple of the single paintings. I'm not going to be too picky about them. I have quite literally so many ominous banners, so maybe we can use those as a decoration. This is the perfect space for this size painting. And this one isn't bad, but this one is a bit strange. But sure, why not? We'll do it. I'm thinking that the mansion is nearly finished. Honestly, it turned out so much better than I thought it was going to. Is it functional at all? No, absolutely not. There's nowhere for you to store your stuff other than these decorative shelves. You can't smelt up anything. There's not even a bed. However, I think it looks very furnished and very cute. A couple more last details that I like to do is place this dragon egg. Tell me why I have the dragon egg. I have no idea. It honestly kind of just happened. I've had it this whole time. But what if I place it on top? Is that possible? Maybe if I place a wall and then place it on top. Oh my gosh, it's so cute. That's literally perfect. And then I was also thinking that it could be kind of fun if we put an axolotl in our fountain. I have no idea how long he's going to last here, but that's so cute. I feel like there's still so much that I could probably do, especially considering that this is the end. A Minecraft world never feels truly finished, but obviously I have to say goodbye to it at some point. And I am very, very happy with all all of the progress and all of the projects that I've got up to in this series. And of course, it is so much fun hanging out with all of the Minecraft girlies. This is truly such a special little community here on this corner of the internet, and I'm so blessed and so happy to be a part of it. Obviously, let me know what you think about the mansion. I'm so proud of it. I think this is my first ever like proper mansion, and I think I did a really good job. But with that, I am going to go ahead and wrap this video and this series up here. Thank you so much for all of your love and support throughout. I hope that it has been as fun for you as it has been for me. But if you haven't already, then definitely be sure to like and subscribe. I hope that you all are having a lovely day, and thank you so much for watching. Bye!